Whoa, rise around and we'll get it. I'm your host, Mike Man, representing MBMG all day, every day, back with another episode of RAPPERWEED TV. You know how we do is flame them if you got them. Go ahead, punch the subscribe button when it's down there. They allow sucker from the cookie we in past. Chill, hey man, straight to it. You would think motherfuckers in Minnesota would get it, that the eyes of the universe, let alone the whole world, the universe is watching Minnesota. Albeit George Floyd's death at the hands of Officer Derek Chauvin, his trial is going on now. The first of, I guess, 4. It's going to include all officers that were involved during the time of the passing of George Floyd, R.I.P. George Floyd. But hey man, you would think that shit there was enough to let motherfuckers know. I mean, they say they was doing the training back in January, but you would think they would be training weekly, given the circumstances that they in, the predicament, the pickle that they got their fucking selves in. Because, you know, the Fed said they investigate ever since the death of George Floyd, they're investigating everything fucking the police department's been doing and done. So they in that ass. And this latest shooting, regardless of this young man's background or what he's done and what is surfacing on social media, like, bruh, that's besides the fucking point. The point is all T's and I's should be crossed and dotted accordingly, precisely, on the regular, weekly, by Minnesota. But I don't know, 2 officers or whatever, you know, pulled over Daunte Wright in Minnesota for an outstanding warrant for gun charges, I think, or gun possession. And, you know, maybe that is probably one of the reasons they went in, guns drawn and all this and that. Or the way they ended this shit right there, like that. But for them to come back and say, for one, that the shit was accidental. Like, for 2, bruh, you got the eyes of the fucking universe on you right now. They watching y'all right now as I speak. You on TV right now as we speak. One of your own. The whole fucking state, for that matter. They're not just doing stories on him. They're gonna be there in Minnesota digging and prodding and probing in every fucking thing, bro. So Minnesota is gonna be on the radar. But for this accidental shooting to go down like this, I don't know, spark protests, motherfuckers riding, Foot Locker and all this and that. Like, hey, far as the rioting and the looting and shit, no opinion on that shit, because my thought on that shit is this: any other day, when shit is not going down, when y'all not shooting a black man, or the news is not reporting on another black man going on, no shit is getting looted. Foot Locker is not getting broken into on the regular. But motherfuckers do shit like that to let you know, hey, we need your attention. When we start hurting your pockets, getting into your finances and all that shit, costing you money, then you know this shit. So that's what they do. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not condoning it. But you can see where it comes from. where it stems from. Any other day, no shit is getting broken into and looted like that. No, a shooting has to happen. Some shit has to happen that a lot of people feel is unjust. And, gotta get your attention. So, that's the kind of somewhat reasoning behind that. But hey, you gotta understand, it's some opportunities out there too. But the simple fact that you would think Minnesota would have their shit all together. You would think with every fucking news channel that right now they would be on their shit. But like they say, accidental, tomato. But they're gonna bring up what the charge was. They're gonna bring up his past, and right now the video surfacing of him flashing the gun. That shit is gonna be brought up. My thing is, he's flashing the gun, smoking the blunt. Given the situation and the way society is now, if a motherfucker feel he has the right to bear arms, now I can see if the gun was legally his, I can see, why he's riding around with it. But, if they digging and prodding and probing and find irregularities and shit is not legal and all this and that, well, that's when they start, trying to chime in and say, oh, he was a bad guy, he was a bad apple, he was doing this, he was already provoking shit or in the gang activity and all that shit, the typical shit, the stereotypical shit they're gonna say, the normal shit they're gonna say. But motherfuckers go, oh no, you would think these motherfuckers would be on their shit every day. Weekly training sessions for everybody on all matters involved in dealing with black subjects or people of color. Like, bro, what the fuck is y'all doing? The world is watching you. The fucking universe is watching you. And you accidentally shoot somebody getting back into their car. Like, bruh, I think it's if you already know who it is, you know where to go looking for them. You know where to find them. So let the motherfucker go. Hell, if he run, oh well. It gives you another job to go do as far as tracking him down. Now, I can see if he was a serial killer or rapist and all this and that, child abuse and all this. Yes, track his ass down right then and there. We gotta haul him in right then and there. But bro, gun possession, if he felt he had the right to bear arms or whatever, the shit was legally his. What teenager ain't riding around here flashing guns? Hell, when I was young, we had fucking people riding around with their fucking teenagers, riding around with their rifles in their motherfucking windows and shit, and can chill in the parking lot, about 100 of them, starting shit. Police didn't say shit to them because, they don't look like me. So, Timmy can have his rifle and shit and be in the backwoods shooting and shit. Why I can't ride down the street with my legally owned firearm just in case some shit go down because of the way the world is now? Think about it. But hey man, I don't know. Tomato, I guess. Everybody got an opinion. 2 pennies and assholes, that's what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Condolences to Duante Wright. You know what I'm saying? His family, friends, everybody affected by his passing. And I don't know. I think Minnesota's they're about to be under some fuck the scrutiny, like, fuck the scrutiny and the radar. Y'all asses about to be on fire, bro. Y'all about to be on fire. Literally, figuratively, hypothetically, however you want to say it. Y'all asses about to be on fire. This shit is gonna set off some shit that, I don't know. Y'all gonna be an example. I said that in the beginning with George Floyd. I said this shit wasn't gonna be the last one. And I said y'all asses was gonna be a motherfucking martyr. Y'all gonna be the motherfucking tipping point. And this shit gonna come to a stop, probably an end. And y'all gonna be the example, the reason why. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Stay tuned for another episode of RAPPERWEED TV. I'm your host, Mike Man. MBMG all day, every day, big backwoods, burning. Punch the subscribe button. When it's loud, little loud step for me because of COVID, I can't pass. Need 12 feet. Shit. R.I.P. Daunte Wright. R.I.P. George Floyd. Minnesota. Damn. I don't know what to say, bro. They about to be in that ass. Y'all stay tuned. Another episode coming soon. Be safe, be breezy, stay sanitized, stay dangerous, stay out the way, man. Chill.